started. We're well in the thick of it, so let's get in this fight. Looks like 20B has been started. I think the kill all walkers and easier missions have been done. So let's clean this up. Kill walkers and exit. Just using the classic Sasha, Yumiko, and Mercer trio. I am very keen to start using the code Orange Champion Assault Rifle, but that's not ready for Mercer yet, so here we go. Just this absolutely classic grouping. Let's get it done. Feels like forever since Guild Wars has been on. Sometimes it takes a long time. You do the first half and then it takes forever for the second half to be available. I'm not sure why that is. Sometimes, just how it is. So we'll crack through these 3 missions in this stage. We'll use Sasha, Yumiko, Mercer. Then we'll swiftly swap it. We'll use something with Connie in because, quite frankly, she really is just about as good as, if not as good as, Sasha as a leader. She's just great. Got the old metalheads there. Yes, they're tricky. Oops. Anybody notice a slight mistake that I've made? Who's got Carol's cookies? Who's probably the least effective character to have Carol's cookies? Yeah, the answer is the same in both cases. So Mercer should have those, so that we have an absolutely ball-bustingly powerful charge attack. Oh, hello! Fluff Poo Poo! Hey, Wishmaster! Hey man, how are you doing? This is absolutely fantastic. This, everybody, is a new addition to the guild. Yeah, Twitch and YouTube, they've proven pretty good recruiting tools. Well, here we go, Wishmaster. This is it. This is Guild Wars. This is what we're going to be taking on. This is the type of challenge. This is the type of mission. I really hope I don't F it up, because it's not going to make for a very good showcase if I do. So what I'm doing right here is kill walkers and exit. I'm not worrying too much about the advance. We're just going to kill all these big tough walker types. You can see that we've got a few more metalheads, we've got a few more commonwealths left. I'm just looking to sort of get rid of them. It's a tough one because walkers are flooding into the map every single flipping turn. You know, our best weapons here really are charge attacks from Mercer, the incendiary, which we have on Sasha's weapon as well. That's going to be cooking enemies. Handy to have. Well, at least we're going to get plenty towards the survival path. We're going to get plenty of kills. Just going to back off a little bit. I know that there's a Commonwealth Walker. They, of course, are very resistant to status effects. There he is. I don't want to find myself bungling into some Commonwealth Walker by having him come after us. How far is that? 1, 2... That's okay, we're safe if we go there. Let's get you cooking, sir. Oh, my kingdom for some cookies. So we could hurt that chap a bit more. Well, let's see how this works out anyway. Cause a fair amount of damage, I suppose. Let's see if this does us well. Yeah, we got rid of him. Great. So I mean, I'm perfectly willing to use tools. I'm perfectly willing to use grenades, stun grenades, flares, anything like that. If it's Guild Wars, I'm happy to use those tools. It's really strange, just had a very strange sense of deja vu. I got up in the middle of the night last night, and it's I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I'm mumbling. Just really strange sense of deja vu there, just for a second. Could be that I've done this exact mission and had a similar situation when I was doing it then. It could just be that, but okay. Anyway, let's get our heads back in the game. The other guild has already started. So we're kind of playing catch up. Yeah, I've got to get rid of you. You're the potential problem now, aren't you? I really want Sasha to be opening the door. It only takes one turn though, so let's just do it. Let's slow these guys down. Let's get him hit. Be nice to get some XP for killing that metalhead, but we don't want to push. We don't want to push fate. Let's just get out of there. Let's just call that a win. Wow, 42 walkers. Thank you very much. It's always nice to get a good result, know that you're helping out your team. Let's get this right, and then let's kill some more walkers and exit. So the last missions on 20, the ones in the sort of bottom right, those are the toughest missions that you can take on. So obviously they are worth the most points, so that's why we do them. Got a goo there. We definitely want him. Goon. Can't have him hanging around. If he gets too close and we blow him up by shooting him, he will explode. Very good for anybody. Okay, let's do that. Yeah. This might seem like a crazy waste to use our most powerful attack there, but you know, this goo could just, it really could be a problem. Normally a cookie charged attack from Mercer, cookie power charge attack, it normally causes a lot more damage. Why not Connie over Sasha as the lead? Just, I mean, frankly, I consider them both on a par. If I was using Sasha and then for some reason I had to use Connie, I would not mind at all. I think that they're just as good. I don't think I would use both of them in the same team just for the sake of redundancy. Why am I using Sasha? There's not really much in it. What I would say is that obviously Mercer can attack a lot of enemies all at once. If you're using Connie, one caveat is that everybody has to be crunched together at the end of the turn, whereas with Sasha you've got a bit more freedom of movement. The other side of the coin is that, of course, if you're using Connie, you have additional damage. So that kind of balances it out. There's sort of checks and balances. I think especially when you give Connie a ranged weapon like the bayonet rifle or the Commonwealth rifle, you know, she really holds her own in a team that is mostly ranged as well. But yeah, I've got a small blast weapon here with Yumiko. Got a large blast weapon here with Mercer. You know, if I had to say, it's probably better to have Sasha as the leader. But Connie by no means is any kind of a slouch of a leader. I love using Tyrese when I have Connie as a leader. I don't know why particularly, but we'll switch to having Connie on the team anyway. Kill walkers with Dwight. Some other time maybe. We'll do these three, and then we'll switch to that. We'll have Connie. There's another goo. It's very important that we get him cooking straight away. Of course, those hits from Mercer can cause a lot more than just the raw damage that his weapon does. Come on, man at arms, kick in. Let's get you cooking. Okay, we'll back off. I think this is the turn that goo dies. Yeah. Sort of missed a turn of shooting, but we were risking getting stunned if we stayed too close, so. Do Tyrese's circles benefit from Connie's damage buff? I'm not sure. I don't know. It's a really good question. I don't know if it's just strikes that sort of benefit or those kinds of things, because otherwise it's possible that, say, Beth's circles, you know, might be affected as well, which would be great. It would make Connie even better if they were. I'm not really sure. It's a good question. I might ask that of the community. In fact, it's a really good question. I want to do. I'm updating the Heroes Guide. It'd be very handy to have an answer to that, so I'll be sure to answer and find out for you. Okay, so we've got a couple of walkers here. We've killed enough walkers. We don't need to kill any more, so let's give them just a little bit more good news, just in case we can squeeze a little bit more XP out of them. I do still want to upgrade that Code Orange Champion Assault Rifle, but let's not hang around. Groovy. Okay, so what we're doing is we're leaving these, the Survivor Battles. Somebody who is maybe not as confident to take on the missions can handle those. Meanwhile, we move on to 20A. Kill walkers and exit. Now, we said we were going to do... Do I have a preset set up? I do. Yes, this is perfect. This is perfect. This... I don't know. Tempted to do this. I think Ezekiel is a very good addition. What we'll do, Connie can have the cookies because I'm not sure. Attacks deal 55% more damage during the next turn. That to me suggests that it's not going to affect Tyrese's debuff circles, but I wouldn't write it off faux show. Yeah, continue without saving. I mean, Connie is essentially a ranged character if you give her the Commonwealth rifle. She's very capable of being fully charged every turn. The charge attack is ranged, so she's, for all intents and purposes, a ranged character. Tempted to use the cookies, but I'm also tempted to just do this. Okay, that's great. That's fantastic that we've got him stuck. I think get a little bit of extra damage there. Move Connie here, and we are all cuddled up. We're ready for the next turn. Okay, we've got walkers coming in every single turn. That's a little rough. Let's go here, see what we got. Okay. Create another debuff circle here. I'm pretty confident in doing that. Right, he could get Tyrese if I move here, so we're not going to do that. We can move Ezekiel there and not feel bad about it. Connie there, just so that she's imparting her better together leadership trait. We can't create another debuff circle up here, which we kind of want to. This is a bit of a risk. But I'm taking it. I want to cause a lot of damage against that Commonwealth. Hey, that's okay. Bash these guys back a little bit. Stun these guys. Hope you didn't miss any rants. No rants at the moment, everything's going okay. If things take a turn, you might see some, but... Okay, what do we got? I think we risk it. We use a super duper mega charge attack there from Connie. Cookies are still active at the moment. We go there, we go there. Okay, one of the debuff circles has disappeared, so we can chuck another one on. There you go. So we haven't yet killed our requisite number of walkers. If we just do this, it means that we're not cuddled up. Connie's not benefiting from her leadership trait, but that's okay. We've got the kills. We take the exit. Good stuff. See that we're sneaking ahead just a little bit. These guys are clearly active. I get the feeling they're maybe not taking on the toughest stages they possibly could. So that's kind of good. Search for clues. Now this might seem a little crazy. There are some suggestions about using this little combo. It's not a combo that I have used before, but again, I want to do a new hero guide. I want to be able to talk with a little bit of confidence about new character Quinn. Now I can see why this would be a very good combo. I'm not going to shoot just because I don't want to draw any attention. Good, that paid off. Okay, well, that slaps. So Quinn's leadership ability means that he deals a set amount of damage to targets depending on their proximity to your survivors. So yeah, there's kind of a reason why you might be good at doing some of this kind of stuff. We need you bashed back, sir. Oops, I've made a slight mistake. Let's cuddle up to Tyrese. Let's make sure that he's charged. Good. He gets the kill. on that goo. That means it doesn't explode. We've made a slight mistake with positioning, which means that we're not perfectly ready for the next turn. What we could do, go here, get rid of these guys, cuddle up. Right, now everybody's charged again. We've got that Commonwealth in that debuff circle. That's fine, that's where we want him. It's a little bit frustrating. Oh my gosh. I was going to say it's a little bit frustrating that everybody's not fully charged, but who the hell cares when you're causing this amount of damage? Okay, debuff circle there is perfect. That's going to slow walkers down, I think. Yeah, I know. That damage is nuts. You can do insane things if you mix it with Mercer, for example. It's kind of bonkers, it really is. We're going to be very liberal with our charge points because we can be, basically. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. That's just too good an opportunity to turn down. Gonna move up a little bit. Quinn gets left behind like a quiet kid in a play place. But that's okay. If you get too caught up in always using Connie's leadership trait, it kind of becomes a bit more of a hindrance than a help. You know, if you get it into your head that you must be employing better together every single turn, it's just going to be a nuisance. I think we can go here. I think we've got a really nice combo here. I think that something that's working is the slowing down of those debuff circles. I think somebody is up here around this corner. Let's cuddle up. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that was a slight misclick. So I guess even if you are through the wall, they are, within so many spaces, and therefore Quinn's leadership trait can activate. And I'm loving this. I think he's very effective. Would I say that Quinn is as good a leader as Yumiko? It's tough, really. I think just based on a couple of games, I couldn't possibly say. I think Yumiko might have a little bit more utility with the way that she helps the teams, but look at that damage. Okay, I'm going to take on one of the easier missions and we're going to do something different again. Yeah. Let's try this out. Again, the scuttlebutt is that Quinn's leadership trait can work very well with Mercer's. We're getting additional damage too from Better Together, so let's see what happens. So we're going to be separated at first because I want to search those crates. The whole point is that we search those crates, that's the whole objective. Let's go there, let's go there. Quinn, you just do your best. Seems like a lot of great leadership skills, but it's the matter of situation and picking what works best for the mission. Yeah, it can be. I like that in Guild Wars it was not massively long ago that they sort of made a little change so that the map would show you what walkers were doing, whether there was a threat counter or not. And that was pretty nice. You still don't know whether it's going to be a tight enclosed space where melee characters are really going to shine, or you're going to have a lot of open areas where you can use your ranged attacks. It's not that specific, but it does it does still tell you a little something. Now, it's within 3 squares, so we should be affecting him. Okay, well you've got to be gone really, haven't you? So safe if we go there. We might get a defensive strike from Connie as well. Nope, because we've still got primed. Oops. So excuse me just 1 second. I thought I had do not disturb. That was a gig which I didn't really want to do anyway, so yay. Good news for me. That would have been on bloody Christmas Eve, the night of the 23rd. It's like, I don't know why I was potentially agreeing to it in the first place. They didn't select you, and it's like, well, I was kind of considering just backing out anyway, so everybody's happy. So what have we got there? I don't think that Man-at-Arms kicked in there, so we didn't really get to see that additional damage. Let's get really cocky here. I mean, it kicked in. I didn't see a ton of extra damage there based on Quinn's leadership ability. That's not to say that we aren't just causing a lot of damage anyway. We could always put Quinn as the leader, I guess, but I can't see that he's better than Connie or Sasha or any of the other great classics. Definitely enjoying using him, though. I think I was more enjoying doing this, though. Come on, Quinn, you're coming along again. I could always replace his weapon with something like the Saviour's Handgun that's got Incendiary. We could be setting these guys alight, but I'm happy with a small blast. I think that if you've got something, if you've got a leadership trait which is you can increase your damage, you're better off hitting multiple targets. You don't necessarily need the Incendiary. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's always nice to have, but is it worth creating a little debuff circle there? I think it's worth creating a little debuff circle there. That'll slow down these guys as well. Yeah, let's go here, let's just cuddle up. That's a pretty good attack there. Now maybe we're getting a little cocky, but if we get them closer, then closing time kicks in. Didn't cause a ton of damage there, did it? Don't really want to create another debuff circle, it seems like a bit of a waste, but you can't really have this guy alive and well. Give him a little jab through the fence. Oops. Oof, phew. That was lucky. So sometimes closing time seems to cause just a gigantic amount of additional damage. Sometimes it seems fairly mediocre. I think because it takes a percentage of hit points off, I think that it does more. I was going to say it does more when the target is at full health, but there you go. We just again caused some staggering amounts of damage on that metalhead. Bearing in mind, of course, that metalheads are resistant to ranged attacks as well. Kill 6 walkers. You, sir. Welcome to the debuff zone. got tactical, so we can quite happily move after we've attacked. We don't want to end our turn next to that tank. He is immobilized. That is not the same thing as him being incapacitated. Chuck Tyrese there. Let's keep zapping these guys with Quinn. I think a lot of the extra damage that we're getting here is just strictly from better together. One of those massive things is that when Connie is the leader, everyone gets that damage boost. And I must admit, I do like that. It's just a little bit sexier than Sasha's leadership trait. That additional damage. It's just tasty. I'm trying some things out. I'm trying some stuff out. So Rick, of course, as soon as we start getting his inspiration up, he causes additional damage. He has extra chances of charge points. I'm interested to see how that works with Connie's leadership trait. I haven't done this before. Not on, you know, sort of particularly challenging missions anyway. Keen to see how this works. Hey Io. Looks like Io is the cat that's joining us today as we stream. Ooh. Inspiration hadn't even kicked in there, and that's just... Sure, they were just pretty standard walkers, but we got them pretty damn quickly, didn't we? Yeah, chance to get 5 walkers all at once. I think we can put a debuff circle there, because we've got a tank. He's going to be coming through. We can't stun him, so we can slow him down, keep him in that debuff circle. That's pretty good. Ouch. Huh. Go Rick. Don't blow up that barrel, please. Do blow up that barrel, that's fine. Let's keep chugging along. Hopefully that metalhead will go through that debuff circle. That'd be great. Yep, there you go, zombies. For all the things you can say about them, they are dumb. Oh, bit of slowdown. Okay. Ugh. Feels cruel. We're just bullying this this metalhead. Yeah, I'm keen to give Rickety Rick another go. That was definitely fun. Alright, so the survivor battles remain to be done. Now we could go to 20D, but I think we've got 4 players available today. So if we do the maths, I think we've got enough to actually unlock 19 ABC. That's what we're going to go for. I'm keen to keep trying this particular team. So let's hop in and give it another go. Let's cuddle up, combine our strengths. If we can, we want to get kills with Rick so that his leadership trait charges up. Don't really want to be creating a debuff circle there, but... Seriously, where is everybody? Making a lot of noise, that's fine. When it comes to the trade-off of making noise or making a silent approach, making noise is fine. Getting through things without worrying about whether you're being quiet enough or anything, it's... You know, that's what you want to be doing, really. The benefit that you get for just having freedom of movement, freedom to do what you want, as opposed to having to worry about that when you're trying to be quiet, it doesn't really balance. You're better off being noisy. Okay, let's finish him off. I think Rick's leadership trait works pretty well with this extra damage that we're getting from Connie. Is it as effective as Quinn? Don't know. More experimentation required. We're soaring ahead in terms of points. We'll do three more missions, and then we'll call it a stream there. I always like to save some attacks just in case we need to help anybody. I think we've got a fairly experienced team on today, so that should be okay. But you know, just in case. Okay, let's stay here for the moment. Okay, I think we can bug out now. This is fine. Let's get a nice powerful attack on that metalhead. Get the kill with Rick, of course. Let's just cuddle up here. There's no rush. No time limit. We've got a nice powerful team here. I think creating a debuff circle there, that's absolutely fine. Got a metalhead up there, who's probably looking to be a nuisance, but kind of isn't if he's all the way up there. Let's slow him down anyway. Well, stun him. Okay, I think we've got a good angle of attack here. Oh, there's a little post there, that's fine. I didn't see that. Okay, increase that debuff circle there. We're occasionally landing critical hits. That's where we're getting those massively damaging attacks from. Got to kill 2 more walkers before we can get out of here. Those metalheads would be worth more in terms of points. Be nice to get them, but I don't mind really. Whatever we get, we get. No, let's just stay cuddled up, shall we? Could have got an extra shot there with Rick, to be fair. There you go, if we can get a kill against a nice high value target, we'll take it. They're worth a lot more points. Should definitely be able to upgrade that Code Orange Championship rifle now. Okay, we've got a teammate going on there. Let's take this one. yeah, I'm kind of enjoying using this team. Rick looks so goofy with that weapon. Looks like a super soaker or something. No. Slow that guy down. Cuddle up together. Will I be doing a video on the assault rifle from the past? Yeah, I was planning on doing a little look at my favourite weapons in the game. I'm pretty damn sure that that particular rifle is going to be included in the mix. Oof. Ouch. Nice kill. So, yeah, it'll probably feature there. It's really just going to be a video where I'm just discussing just the most interesting, most effective weapons, stuff like that. It's bound to be included in there. So, yeah, I will. I suppose what I could do is just do more sort of little impromptu videos. Every time there's a new character, do a quick guide on them. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. It's, yeah, should be really fun. So I want to update the hero guide. I've already got one that came out earlier this year, but, you know, I think it's due a refresh. So I was going to do that. And then the little weapon guide is just something that I've been thinking about for ages. I mean, there's so many weird and wacky weapons in this game, and it's fun. You can talk about things like the Blaze Guard and the Savior's Handgun, and people might say, "Oh, those are available in Guild Wars or seasonal passes that have gone. I can't get my hands on them." And it's like, that's fine. You can still talk about how effective they are, and it means that people can look out for the things that make them effective on different weapons that they can get their hands on. Aw. Thanks. I'm glad that you got back into the game. This is a game with a really good community. Glad that you're part of the guild as well. I really do like my guild. I think they're fantastic. Yeah, it's a good game to be into. It really, really is. We'll swiftly swap with Quinn. This is going to be the last battle that we do on this stream. And then we're going to save our XP. Yeah, just in case anybody needs a hand with anything. Always a good idea, even if you are absolutely kicking butt, to save some XP. Oh, we've got another viewer as well. Hi, welcome. Oops. We didn't actually stun that Speedy, so let's put that right. We're not all cuddled up right next to each other as we maybe want. It's okay though, it's okay. Let's see what damage we cause here. Really good. Okay, we've got some Speedies charging at us. They will slow down as soon as they hit that debuff circle. Or they won't even get to us anyway. So we've got a lot of HVTs there. Let's get stunning. Yes, there we go. There's a goo. Just got to be a little bit careful that it's not Quinn who kills that thing when it's close by. So we knocked that goo out of the debuff circle. That's not really what we wanted to do. Tell you what, you go back here, mate, and you get ready to start checking these crates. Somebody's got to do it. Ugh. So basically we stopped him from going into that debuff circle as well. Yeah, sure, do this here. Of course, you've got to keep in mind what the actual objective of the mission is. Number of times when I've done a search the crates, and then I've just completely forgotten to search the crates. You've got that one, Quinn. Nope, not in there. Search for clues. I don't know what we're searching for clues to. Like, what are we, the Scooby Gang? 2 turns, that's absolutely fine. Let's just get that opening as soon as possible. Bad guys coming for us, but they ain't gonna reach us. Can we off them? We can. Yay. Alright, and we have exited. We've got 6 attacks left. I think that is a good place to call it for this particular session. That's a stream. Thank you very much for watching. And it's always nice to get chatting as well. And yeah, thank you very much. Well, hopefully you'll be joining us in Guild Wars soon. That ideally is how it's done. As you can see, you know, we're leaving the survivor missions should somebody need to. Once 20A and 20B are completed in their entirety, you know, once those survivor battles are done, then we can unlock 20C, and you can see, oops, how that is worth a lot more points. It's fewer missions. It's a total of 2, 4, 6, 8 missions, and it's worth a lot more points. So you unlock the A and B, then you unlock the C. That's how you get the big points. You get big bonuses for completely finishing islands, as they're called. You know, the ABC. And that's what we're doing. But anyway, yeah, thanks again for watching. Maybe catch you later. I'll be following your progress on Friday. If you or anybody else has got any questions, please do ask them. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one.